Welcome back to Grammar Grade 6. This is Unit 4, Lesson 28, and today we're looking at a really useful group of pronouns, the possessive pronouns. These are the little words that show ownership, the ones that tell us, this belongs to me, that belongs to you, those belong to them. They pop up in almost every sentence you write, and there's one tiny rule about them that saves you from a mistake almost everyone makes. Let's dig in. First, what exactly does a possessive pronoun do? A possessive pronoun shows ownership. It answers the question, whose is it? Listen, that skateboard is mine. The word mine tells you who owns the skateboard, without ever naming the person again. Mine simply means it belongs to me. So instead of saying, that skateboard is Jordan's skateboard, Jordan can just say, it's mine. Short, clear, and it still shows exactly who owns it. Now, possessive pronouns come in two kinds, and the difference is just where they sit in the sentence. The first kind comes right before a noun. My, your, his, her, its, our, and their. For example, that is my bike. The word my sits in front of the noun bike. The second kind stands all by itself, with no noun after it. Mine, yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs. For example, that bike is mine. Here, mine stands alone at the end. Same ownership, just a different spot in the sentence. Let's line up the matching pairs so you can see how they connect. My becomes mine. Your becomes yours. Her becomes hers. Our becomes ours. Their becomes theirs. Notice how most of them just add an S when they stand alone. But watch out for two that don't change at all. His stays his in both spots, and its stays its. So we'd say, this pencil is his, and the cat licked its paw. Those two never grow an extra ending. Here's the one rule that saves you from the most common mistake of all. Possessive pronouns never, ever take an apostrophe. Look, that book is yours, spelled Y-O-U-R-S, with no apostrophe. That's correct. But you will often see people write, that book is your apostrophe S. That is wrong, every time. The word yours already shows ownership on its own, so it doesn't need any apostrophe. And the same goes for ours, hers, theirs, and its. None of them ever take an apostrophe. Now, for the classic trap that fools almost everyone, its versus its. These sound exactly alike, but they mean totally different things. Its, with no apostrophe, is the possessive pronoun. It means belonging to it. The dog wagged its tail, meaning the tail that belongs to the dog. But its, with an apostrophe, is short for it is. The apostrophe is standing in for the missing letter. It's a sunny day really means it is a sunny day. So here's your test. Try saying it is out loud. If it is fits, use its with the apostrophe. If it doesn't fit, you want its, no apostrophe. There's one more famous trio that sounds identical. There, and there. Let's keep them straight. There, spelled T-H-E-I-R, is the possessive pronoun that shows ownership. Their house is blue, meaning the house that belongs to them. There, spelled T-H-E-R-E, points to a place. The park is over there. And there, with an apostrophe, is short for they are. They're at recess means they are at recess. All three sound the same, but only there shows ownership. The other two are just pretending. Let's boil it all down to a quick check you can run anytime. Step 1. Does the word show ownership? If yes, it's a possessive pronoun. Step 2. If it's a possessive pronoun, it takes no apostrophe. None. Step 3. When you're stuck on its versus its, or there versus there, try stretching it out. Can you say it is or they are in its place? If yes, use the apostrophe version. If not, use the plain possessive. Owns it, no apostrophe. Short for two words, use the apostrophe. Ready to practice? In this first set, I'll show you a sentence and you decide which choice correctly shows ownership. Pause the video and try each one yourself before I give the answer. The blue backpack by the door is blank. Which is right? Hers or her apostrophe S? Remember our big rule? Possessive pronouns never take an apostrophe. So her apostrophe S is wrong, and the correct spelling is hers, plain and simple. The answer is hers. The turtle pulled blank head into its shell. Try the test. Can you say it is head? No, that makes no sense. We mean the head belonging to the turtle, so we want its with no apostrophe. It apostrophe S would mean it is, which doesn't fit. The answer is its. Maya and Leo said the winning poster was blank. The poster belongs to both of them, and the word stands alone at the end of the sentence, so we need theirs. And just like all the others, theirs takes no apostrophe. Their apostrophe S is never correct. The answer is theirs. Now let's tackle those tricky sound-alikes. Each sentence needs one word from a set that sounds the same. Decide which one fits the job. Pause and try each before I answer. Blank going to plant a garden this spring. Stretch it out. They're going to plant a garden. That fits perfectly, so we need the contraction there, short for they are. There, the ownership word, wouldn't make sense here. The answer is there. Please leave your muddy boots over blank. Are we showing ownership or pointing to a place? We're pointing to a place over by the door, so we need there, spelled T-H-E-R-E. There would mean it belongs to someone, which doesn't fit. The answer is there. The whole team grabbed blank jerseys. The jerseys belong to the team, so this is about ownership. That means we need their, spelled T-H-E-I-R, the possessive pronoun. There would point to a place, which doesn't fit here. The answer is there. Let's wrap up what we learned. Possessive pronouns show ownership. They can come right before a noun, like my book, or stand alone, like the book is mine. The most important rule is that they never take an apostrophe. Yours, hers, ours, theirs, and its are all spelled without one. And watch those sound-alikes. Its and their show ownership, while its and their are just short for it is and they are. Ask yourself, whose is it? Drop the apostrophe, and you've got it. Great work today. I'll see you next time.